I have to say it was very easy to get on the water, and I've only been here about 10 minutes and I've got the thing inflated and sorted out, and that's the first time I've done it to go off in like this. So there we go, we're on the water now anyway. Well, I think it's a bit... Well, I've been paddling now for a few minutes in this Itiwit, and I've just been... I mean, the water is beautiful and still this morning. It's a beautiful, still summer morning. And obviously there's no wind, which is, as I explained on the other video, is a great favour with these inflatable kayaks or any inflatable boat. But I have to say, it's... for the price, you know, I said, I think my friend paid £199 for this. I think they did retail at the end at $229. But for a budget kayak, inflatable kayak, it's really very good. I'm very impressed with it. The ease that goes together, and the room you've got in here as well, and the weight. So yeah, early impressions. You know, it's a very good little kayak, and we'll have another paddle. I'll turn you round, as I don't know what this footage will be like. now come quite a little way. Obviously I've edited this, you know, because one piece of river looks very much like another piece of river at the end of the day. But we're getting now near our first lock, and I'm not going through a lock this morning. You can, obviously, with a boat this size, a lightweight inflatable canoe, you theoretically you shouldn't go through the locks. You just lift it out. In fact, the Environment Agency have built very good canoe facilities on this river. There is platforms where you can get out, lift your boat out, and then re-enter the water just the other side of the lock. So we'll have a little paddle back up upstream again. The way we're facing at the moment, going downstream, is heading obviously eventually towards Wiz Beach and the Wash and the sea, and when I turn round and point the camera back up the river, we'll be heading upstream to the source of the River Nene, which is just above Northampton. Daventry, that way, is one of the starts of the river. There's many starts of it. It was once said that why it was called Nene or Nine is because there's nine tributaries to the river, but I don't think there's many stories locally like that. So we'll turn round and I'll point you back up river now. Interestingly enough, for all you railway buffs out there, that little brick hut there is one of the last remnants of the Northampton to Peterborough Railway. That's a little plate layers hut there that's survived since the railway shut in 1964. The actual railway followed virtually the whole course of the river valley. Obviously, it was much easier to build a railway along along an embankment, a small embankment along the river, because the river is virtually, although it's flowing, it's quite level ground really, when you've got both valley sides either side, which is obviously a lot higher. My grandfather used to tell me the River Nene, or Nene, is one of the slowest running rivers in Europe, and I think you can see that this morning. Some days, particularly in the summer, with the wind blowing, any bits of wood or little bits of stick or leaves on the top of the river will blow upstream quicker than they'll go downstream, which always used to make me laugh as a child. It can be quite vicious in a flood, I have to say. In December this year we had last year I should say, we had a very bad flood, and it comes way over the banks here, absolutely tops the banks easily, and floods the right hand side meadow where you can hear the sheep. That all floods like a lake basically. We're going under a small farm bridge now. This only is designed for tractor access to the field, because believe it or believe it not, this there again, this right hand meadow is an island. We might come on further canoeing adventures, and I'll take you round the backwater, which is the smaller part of the river which circles right round this meadow. We're on the actual river, River Nene itself, and then there's the backwater that cuts round. So that big field there, meadow, is a total island in So hopefully you might have caught some of that. I'll include a little bit of that in the video if it's come out. You can see how easy, it packs up and folds up if haven't got a lot of time or limited access. It goes into the bag quite easily. Obviously I should have to put it up at home and give it a good wash. It's although it's been very dry, it's by a river, it's always quite muddy. So I'll get the rest of my stuff packed up and get ready to be off. So to sum this Itiwit one-person inflatable canoe up in as quickly as I can, in under a minute, I think it represents great value. It goes together very easy. If you've never had an inflatable canoe before, it's very basic. It blows up in under 10 minutes. Certainly once you get the hang of it, it seems quite well made. It's well put together. It cleans up easily. As you can see, I got it really muddy this morning, and I've had it out here and cleaned it up before I put it away. If there's any downsides, I don't like the seat and the straps here, but just my preference. And I think they probably could have made a little bit better bag to store it in. I'm not sure about the bag, although the bag, I didn't mention that in the little review I did when I first looked at it. The bag actually doubles up as a bit of a rucksack, so you can carry it with the bag as well. Yeah, I mean, all in all, as I say, the person that bought this paid £199 for this, which is incredible value really. And as I say, I think they did end up retailing at £229, which still seems very good value. It could give you a lot of fun if you're wanting to get into kayaking and wanting to do on some gentle, calm water, like the inland river that I went on this morning. This is absolutely brilliant as a starter, one-person kayak. They did make it in a 2-person or a 3-person version, so if there's 2 or 3 of you, it might be worth looking at this or contacting Decathlon through their shops to see if it's ever going to come back into production. One hopes so, because it's a worthy contender in the budget inflatable canoe options. And there we go. I've said more than a minute there, haven't I? As always, I got a comment yesterday saying that I mumble and I ramble on indecisive too much. Well, I probably do. I thought, does this person know me? Probably they do. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching. If you like my little channel for whatever we get up to, please think about subscribing. And like, comment, and we'll be seeing you very shortly anyway. And thanks for watching as always. Bye for now.